Orlando Fire Department.
911 transfer.
Thank you.
Fire. We're set for traffic.
What is the address of the emergency?
It's 2338 Conway Drive.
2338 Conway Drive. Conway Drive?
Conway Road.
Conway Road.
Conway Road.
Okay. Is this the Grove apartment?
Yes, ma'am.
Which apartment? Which apartment?
It's an upstairs apartment.
Is an upstairs apartment? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
The
see?
whole building's going on. The whole building's going on fire.
Engine 11, Engine 6, Engine 1, Tower 1, Tower 8, Rescue 1, Heavy Rescue 1, District 3, District 4, Apartment Fire, The Grove Apartments, 2338 Conway Road, across with Lancashire in Michigan. All units select OFD 3, OFD 3.
Orlando Fire Department.
Hi, my name is Nadez.
Yes, go ahead. What's the address of the emergency?
2338 South Conway Road, apartment J like Jack.
Okay. And we are getting a call of a fire there?
Yes, there's a fire in front of my door. I can't get out, and there's smoke coming in inside of my house, and I have 4 kids with me.
Okay, so you are trapped in apartment J?
Yes.
Okay, where is the fire? Outside your apartment?
Outside the door. Yes.
Outside the door.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to stay on the phone with me just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Engine 11, Engine 6, Engine 1, Tower 8, Rescue 1, Heavy Rescue 1, District 3, District 4, Apartment Fire at The Grove, 2338 Conway Road between Lancashire and Michigan. Apartment J. Juliet advised they are stuck, trapped in the apartment, unable to get out, and there is fire in the apartment.
District 3 to Orlando, we have heavy smoke showing. District 4, District 3, I would suggest we fill out the second alarm.
Engine 11, District 3, we got a large column of smoke.
Orlando to all units, be advised a female and 4 children are trapped in apartment J. Juliet. Smoke and fire are coming into the apartment. They're unable to get out.
District 4, Orlando, go ahead and fill out the second alarm, please.
Engine 11 is on scene, two-story. Driver apartment, wood frame, heavy fire showing. There's a plug behind the engine. Plug engine, 3/4.
District 4 is on the scene.
District 4.
Division 1 is responding. Orlando, did you fill out the second?
Check. We're filling it out.
Charge the line.
District 3, assuming command.
Engine 11 command, be advised, this is the center courtyard of 2 different buildings. We got 4 units involved on fire.
Engine 8 command, we're coming into the scene. We'll pull the second line.
Tower 1's on the scene. We're spotted on the north side.
Tower 1, correct.
District 1, go ahead and give me the supply line.
Engine 1 on scene, check.
Engine 1.
Engine 11 command, I've got a total of 4 apartments on fire on the 2nd floor.
Atlanta copied. Engine 11's agent applied. There is still someone trapped in apartment J. Juliet. We are still landline.
Command to Tower 1. Did you copy? J, Apartment J. We're trying to confirm which one's Apartment J.
Orlando Fire Department.
I'm getting my babies in the bathroom, and the smoke is all over the apartment.
All right, I'm going to stay on the phone till they come get you, okay?
Yes.
All right, what I want you to do, you're in the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Boys on
Is the
floor.
door closed?
Yes, the door of my bathroom, my unit's closed. Yes.
Okay, what I want you to do is
Yes.
cover the cracks with wet clothes or towels, okay?
Okay, wet clothes or towel.
Right. Let me know when you've done that, okay?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Get out, Adam. Let me put water. the smoke is now coming.
Right, I know. And cover the air vents if you can, okay? Cover the air vents too if you can. Hang on just a second, okay?
You can't breathe already. The smoke is all over. What do you want me to put the wet towel in?
What I want you to do is put the wet towels at the floor by the door so you can close off the door, okay?
I did.
Okay.
But the smoke is coming through the vent inside of the bathroom.
Okay, see if you can get somebody to something to cover the vent, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Oh, please hurry.
I told them where you are. They're coming as fast as they can, okay?
Oh, my goodness. I don't think we're going to make it. The kids is... Oh, please.
We're on the way as fast as we can, okay? Don't try to break any windows out, though, okay?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Put as much stuff between the door and the floor as you can, okay? And make sure you keep it wet.
Okay, there's fire, smoke coming in the bathroom we are.
Is there fire in the bathroom or just smoke?
Smoke now coming all over the place in the bathroom.
Okay.
Now. The kids cannot breathe, ma'am.
Okay, we're coming as fast as we can.
The baby is passing out, ma'am.
Okay, I'm letting them know, okay?
Ma'am, please.
They're on their way as fast as they can.
Ma'am, someone needs to get in the floor. No. You could get in the Daniel. Daniel, don't get out. Lay on the floor, boy.
We're coming as fast as we can. Just stay away from the door, okay?
Yes.
G73, come in.
Go ahead.
On the south apartment building, we just removed 5 victims out of the one apartment. We're still trying to get it all clear on this full unit.
Hello, this is Steve Shaw from the Training and Special Operations Bureau. This month's video PO will be covering search and rescue. Are you and your crew ready to perform a thorough, efficient primary search? Are you and your crew ready for that once-in-a-career call where your high standards and your level of training could mean the difference between life and death? This month's video, we're going to be covering the best practices when it comes to search and rescue. We're going to be covering a couple things that you may have not seen before, even back since Fire Academy. And to also give you an opportunity to see from the Training Bureau what we are teaching the rookies before they come into operations. We hope you enjoy the video. To receive full credit for this month's June 2017 Fire PO, you must view the June video on search and rescue, take the associated quiz, discuss and practice with your crews on how you will deploy your search, review the Incident Management System Operations Manual, review SOP 811 on thermal imagers, and then practice, discuss, practice, review, and practice.
The primary search should start with the size up. Upon arrival, get a mental picture of how the interior will be laid out by the way the exterior looks. Note the size of windows. Low, big windows can indicate living rooms. Medium windows could indicate bedrooms, while high, small, glazed or frosted windows would indicate bathrooms. Soil pipes may indicate the location of bathrooms, and roof vents could indicate kitchen areas. A three-sided view would be needed not only for conditions, but layout considerations. Notice how there's no soil pipes or roof vents on this house. That would indicate that they may be on the rear of the structure. Remember that most victims are found in the paths of egress and bedrooms, so search accordingly. At this residence, notice the carport conversion on the Alpha Bravo corner. It is easy to tell it is a conversion since the original house has brick veneer while the conversion appears to be wood siding. Most additions will be more bedrooms or living spaces. This carport, for example, has been converted into a bedroom. And remember, always account for time of day, cars out front of the structure, but don't count out the fact that vagrants may be inside. In this example, there is plenty of livable space within the structure. Notice how the blinds and the window of the Alpha Delta bedroom have no discoloration. This room likely has the door shut, keeping the room isolated. Crews may also consider VES on this scenario, but that will be covered on a later date. When approaching the structure, the officer or oriented search leader will begin his three-sided view, thinking about the previous size-up considerations. The search firefighter will approach the structure usually at the main entrance, unless the officer decides to enter somewhere else. Since most fire victims are found either exiting or sleeping, the front entrance is a good place to start. The search firefighter will check the door and begin to force as needed. Once the door is forced, it must be shut to stop a new flow path, unless a hose line is in place. Both members will size up and keep an eye on conditions at all times, even while donning their PPE. As soon as the door is open, the firefighter will begin to don all of the PPE. If you cannot make it to the door due to smoke conditions, you will need to go on air accordingly. Conditions will dictate actions, and in the given scenarios we are saying it is worst case. That is the reason we are staying low and always staying within voice contact. Communication is the key factor in how far we can separate to perform our search. If the search firefighter is ready before the officer, they can go on air, enter the structure, hooking their leg on the frame, call out for victims, and get their head low to the ground to see under any smoke conditions, checking the main areas while sweeping the floor for victims. And immediately close the door to prepare for entry with the officer. You will notice that the officer left his hook and the firefighter left his axe near the entrance. That is because these tools will become cumbersome in a primary search. By leaving them at the entrance, they are in a known location if needed. These tools are seldomly used during a residential primary search. Also, swinging a tool to search is a bad practice. Not only can it harm the victim, but everything it hits will need to be checked by hand, taking up much needed time. The firefighter will still have a Halligan to use if a prying or striking tool is needed. Once the officer is ready, they will make entry, and the officer will begin to use his thermal imager to get a general layout of the structure, focusing on areas where the highest probability of victims could be. The oriented firefighter will start on a left or right-hand search pattern which is determined during size-up, while the search firefighter searches as far out as possible but remains in voice contact. Once the oriented firefighter finds a room, they will move to the other side of the doorframe and dump the firefighter into that room. The search firefighter will place his tool on the opposite side of the doorframe so that they can grab it upon exiting. The oriented firefighter will extend out as far as possible and locate the next room if possible. The oriented firefighter can scan the room with a tick and call out items such as beds, dressers, and closets if needed. As the firefighter searches the bedrooms, he will take note of windows for secondary means of egress and victim removal. In this circumstance, the officer comes upon a bathroom. Knowing that it will be quicker for him to search it, he hooks the door frame, goes inside, sees a bathtub, does a quick sweep of the bathtub, and exits the bathroom. The sequence of the oriented firefighter remaining on the same search pattern and dumping the search firefighter into a room will remain until the search is complete. When a room is found, the oriented firefighter may give a quick sweep while hooking their foot on the doorframe. If the sweep is clear, they will dump the firefighter in the room, again placing their tool on the opposite side of the doorframe. Notice the firefighter making sweeping motions instead of patting. This will ensure that all areas are touched, and again, sweeping the walls for windows. Be sure to sweep the entire area of a bed, and then give a quick look underneath. Once that's completed, start making your way out of the room and continue your search. In the event the oriented firefighter is calling out items or areas inside a room, we need to have some common system to identify these areas. That being said, a system that works well is a numerical system similar to the alphabetical way we identify the overall structure. The side of the room we enter will be known as the number 1 side, and working in a clockwise manner would lead to the number 2 side being directly to the left of the entrance, the number 3 wall would be directly across from the entrance, and the number 4 side would be directly to the right. Corners would be expressed the same as the alphabetical system. An example of that would be you have a chair in the number 2-3 corner. If the situation occurs where a firefighter reaches the fire room, With no extinguishment occurring, they should attempt to sweep the entrance and behind the door if conditions permit, then immediately close the door and notify command of the area of origin. This could lead to a higher chance of survival for victims in other areas of the house. As stated earlier, conditions will dictate actions, so you can search the fire area where the conditions allow. We may be in a circumstance where we find it necessary to remove a victim from an area that has been isolated from fire and smoke conditions instead of dragging them through the IDLH atmosphere. In this case, we trained on removing a victim by going out feet first while the outside firefighter captured the progress of the inside firefighter. The inside firefighter would squat and lift the victim as much as possible. This would be repeated until the victim is removed. This is one of many ways to rescue someone from a window, but have a plan. And when that plan doesn't work, make sure you have multiple backup plans.
Is it recording?
Yeah, you got something shocking? The Grove apartment fire.
You want me to stop it?
Yeah, stop.
Was it right here?
Yeah, yep. I'm about to pass out here, I think. I got a victim!